Chris Harris Jr. is digging his heels in. The disenchanted cornerback will skip this week's pre-draft minicamp as he continues to fight the Broncos over his contractual status. Harris, who's training on his own in Dallas, confirmed to 9 News Mike Klis that he will eschew the club's voluntary event, but promised to dominate the gridiron upon his eventual, albeit assumed, return to Denver. "I'm ready," he said. "This is easily going to be my best year this year. These next 3 years, I'm about to go crazy. If they want me to be here, I'll go crazy these next 3 years, I'll guarantee it." In accordance with NFL rules, which permit teams with new coaches to concoct an additional minicamp, the Broncos will issue physicals on Monday before holding full-blown meetings and practices on Wednesday and a half-day Thursday. This will mark the first time the 2019 outfit straps up for Vic Fangio, sans its defensive leader. The NFL draft is around the corner and soon the Broncos will be on the clock. Don't miss out on any news and analysis. Take a second to sign up for our free Broncos newsletter, delivered 3 times daily. Harris is entering the final year of the $42.5 million deal he inked in 2014, scheduled to count $8.76 million against the salary cap with a $7.8 million base salary. All told, he's underpaid considering the going rate for top-notch corners, 2 of which Denver signed in free agency, handing $33 million to Kareem Jackson and $21 million to Bryce Callahan. Harris's reps discussed the parameters of an extension with general manager John Elway during February's scouting combine, talks reported to have gone well. But Elway confirmed 2 weeks later, at quarterback Joe Flacco's introductory press conference, that such engagement would cease until the NFL draft concludes April 27. "We'll talk about that later once we get through everything," he said. "Once we get through the draft, we'll see where we are budget-wise." "Obviously Chris has been a good football player for us for a long time. We'll have to see where that goes. It's something that we'd like to look at." Displeased, Harris no-showed for the start of the off-season workout program on April 2. Elway previously cited the team's limited financial resources as reason to pump the brakes on securing the shutdown defender, who's fully recovered from the broken fibula that ended his 2018 campaign. They have roughly $11.7 million in available space, $8.326 million of which will be set aside for their incoming rookie class. Harris has received consistent support from several Broncos stars, current and former, who've publicly stumped for the 29-year-old to get his just due. He knows where he stands compared to the rest of the league, and within himself, and on this team, impending Hall of Famer Champ Bailey said last week. "Regardless, you got to get what you can out of this game before it kicks you out, and I commend any guy who takes a stand and fights for what he thinks he's worth."